G'day, I'm Clive and welcome. At the Reno house, one of the jobs I've got to do here is replace all the kitchen cabinet doors, the drawer fronts, and also build around the island so it all matches and all looks good. Hence, that's what we're working on today. So we've got the marine ply down here, which is the actual panels for the doors and the drawers, and we're going to have a trim router around it. Now, don't trust myself to do that freehand, so I bought this. Nice straight lines I'll be using on the doors and the drawers. I've got a testy piece of wood here to test it all on. We'll check, do the routing, the plunge, all that. Show the owner, and if he says yeah, go ahead, I like it, that's what we're going to be doing. In the background there you can see the Ozito router, the 850, which I bought to go with this, so fingers crossed they'll all work together. So today's video is just going to have a quick look at this, put it together, see how easy it is to put together just for the table itself. Another video we're going to do after this is combining the two, fitting the actual router into the router table and testing it and seeing how it actually does, how secure it is, how easy it is to use and adjust. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I love playing with new toys. So let's get my blade and open this box. I haven't even opened it, it's still taped up. It's been sat here now for, I don't know, 4 or 5 weeks whilst I've been doing the rest of the house. I think I need to put a new blade. It's a bit blunt. Did the job. There we go. Now I'm learning as we go the names of the parts and all that, so you'll have to excuse me. First thing, I've got 2 instructions. Yeah, both in English. They just must have dropped 2 in by mistake, so I've got a spare. Let's put the spare one over here next to the router. What we got here says router table, miter gauge and table extensions, switch box, feather boards, table inserts, which are them, and all the bolts, knobs, nuts and washers. The whole thing here has got a 3-year replacement warranty, so now if you damage it from your stupidity, the warranty is void. If it is a manufacturing issue, they'll replace the whole thing. So if you, like here in Australia, if you bought it from Bunnings, go back into Bunnings and say, here's my receipt, here's everything that came with it, this is what's wrong with it. They'll say, thank you, here's a new one, go home. That easy. I actually had to do it with one of the palm sanders. I was about half an hour away from finishing a job, and it was a brand new one. I'd only had it for a couple of days, and then died. So I did it, went up there, battery, charger, everything. There you go, there's a new one, thank you. Came back, an hour's work. So that palm sander's still working pretty good. Oh, the instructions are here. Know your product. So they're telling you what it is. We've got the fence, we've got table extension, miter gauge, feather board, switch box outlet, on-off switch, guard, dust port, leg, table. All the parts, attaching the legs and table extensions, attaching fence, attaching table feather board, set up an adjustment, and that looks like when you actually, oh yeah, that's attaching the router, that bit, so we'll do that in the next video. Miter gauge, fitting and removing router bits, turning on the router. Dust extraction. Maintenance. Always turn off the router table and unplug the table cord from the power supply before cleaning or carrying out any maintenance procedure on the router table or router. So it just gives some basic information there how to look after it. We'll put that over there. Angle the camera down so you won't be looking at my ugly mug. So, don't need them yet. Take bits out the box. Bit of packaging, stopping everything moving around. Keep it nice and secure. There's all the feather boards. I'll show you what comes with it as we go. There's a little mitre gauge. Just very simple, cheap. Oh, stays firm when you tighten it up, no rattle. Right, put that over there. Feather boards. Oh, they're right. That's for holding your wood in place to keep a nice straight level job you're doing. Actually got arrows on pointing which way. So that's going that way, so your wood has to go through that way. So it grips, stops it coming back. I think these are for the mitre bit. We'll find out later as we go along. I don't know if I was showing you properly in camera, I wasn't looking. There's the mitre. Feather boards. Got two of these things. We'll find out what they're for later. Right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 legs. They're fairly strong, they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Some nuts and bolts, or screws and nuts. Some more bits here. Let's get rid of this bag. Might need to move these back a bit further. Right, some more bits. And some more bits, and then some more bits. The two bags the same there. Oh. It's like a jigsaw puzzle, this is. All been put in such a way to make it fit. Oh, table extensions. Comes with cardboard in to protect them damaging each other. There's one. I've seen people do reviews of this and they've been negative about the quality, but for the price I think this is pretty good quality. That doesn't go there, but there we go, extension table. Or sides. 1. 2. Yep, looks good. Stack them up until we need them. And now they're pretty good structure then. You get a bit of flex, but once that's on there, I don't think that's going to move. Like I said, it's not a big professional one, it's really just a handyman, hobbyist level. More rubbish over here. Oh, there we go, there's dust extraction. Your guard there, your fence. It is only plastic, but for the price you don't expect any more. Good spring. So as you're coming through. Nice. Nice little warning. Keep your hands away. Another bag of nuts and bolts and washers. The on-off switch. And the main table, the main deck. A lot of reinforcement. You're going to have to put some force into that to make it flex. Your measurements, probably not accurate, you probably still have to use your tape measure just to make sure, but they're giving you a general. Millimetres this side or centimetres. Inches, same over that side. Looks good though, a lot better than I was expecting. Take everything out we're going to need. So it looks like I'm going to need, is that about an 8mm spanner? And Phillips crosshead screwdriver. Your power, your on-off switch. So you're going to connect your router, plug it in at the bottom. RTB003 router table, 220 to 240 volts, 50 hertz. Router maximum power 1800 watt. Mine's 850 watts, so no problem there. On, off. Actual off button in red actually sticks out further than on for safety, so you just hit it. I like that one. Now the fun bit, going through the instructions, see how easy they are to put it all together. Setup and preparation. We'll start with then. Attachments. Use 16 to 18mm Phillips head assembly fasteners as shown. So the first thing, we're going to be attaching these, the extensions onto the main bed. Let's see, is there any way around, or I don't think it matters which way round they go. Okay, we've got to screw through these 4 by the looks of it, or nut and bolts through these ones, and then some more on the side there, another 2. I shall come up here, so it's going to be more than strong enough. Okay, let's find what we need. Set that one out there. I might move you so you can watch from this angle now. See that? Yep, move these bits out the way. Put the instructions over this side, so we've got room to work. That one's going to go there. Oh, excuse the noise. That one's going to go there. Now this first part, I'm going to flip it upside down. Very slightly off the alignment on the side ones. These main ones here are aligned maybe once we start once we start screwing, they pull in, they align. So what size did they say? Use 16, 18 millimeters. It's going to be a small bag by the looks of it. Just going over the instructions. This is set up. This is the construction side of it. You're not saying anything about using washers until we get to the legs. Once the extension is shown, once the line slide, place table leg. I would use bolts the table leg at the same time. So as you're putting your extensions on, we do the table legs at the same time. So that means alright, this is going to be a bit fiddly. Place table legs as shown, loosely fix in position using your screws and flange lock nuts. Do not fully tighten yet. The table leg fits inside the table profile with fixing screws inserting from the outside. Yep. And then repeat for the other 3. Yep. Once both table legs loosely fitted, ensure the table and table extension are lying perfectly flat. Gently tighten all screws working from the center to the outside. So basically starting from here, which is the corner, going corner, going out, corner, going out. Repeat steps 2 to 5 for the other table extension and table legs. Okay. Yeah. Now they don't say use the washers, but going by this, I think you are going to need to, because the gaps down here are so big the screws could force through. There's very, very little of the screw left. So let's start from here, shall we? Make that flat, goes through, goes through. I don't think we're going to need a washer on this one. Are we? Yeah, I'm going to put one on. Let's try it without first. No, let's try it without first and see if it works. We'll follow their instructions first. No, that one seems to fit okay without a washer. So loosely do that up. Next one. Now these outer ones are a bit fiddly, because this here is a bit springy. Let's just do these up a little bit, not crazy tight. Yeah, that's better. Now that first leg, slightly fiddly. You're going to be lifting and slightly twisting and pushing it over. But once you do it, all slots in nice and easy. So, and tip I would recommend is hold the nuts and use your screwdriver from the outside. It'll be a lot easier just to turn them into place. Not tighten them all the way, just enough to hold. Right, I'll get the other 3 done now. Fiddly, one I've had trouble with, but all in all the rest went in nice and strong, no movement. Next step then, what do they say? Insert router mounting bolts. Use 4 50mm coach bolts, router clamps and assembly fasteners as shown. Okay, they are. this bag. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So you're bolting from the top down. And these are all little nuts and washers. So, yeah. Let's show you first. One, two, is it? Or is it 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. So double check. Got that one there, is that right? Ah, don't like that idea because that sticks up, so there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. Like that. Like that. What do they say do first? Yep. So next is one of these on each. And we've got a bag of washers and nuts. It's rubbish. Get it out of the way. So I'm going to attempt to put this back over on its back, hopefully without these falling out. Let's hold them. Just like that. Let's put the camera back down so you can see again. So here they are, 1, 2, 3, 4. So which way round do they say do it? So these are going to go that way. So that way down, or into the underneath of the router table. Four. We've got these round bits, so we've got adjustment for the different size routers. So, washers and nuts time. Washer on each. Now we've got more than enough. We've got a couple of spare here, so let's double check, because nope, that's where they go. So we've got a nut on each. Now, I'm not putting a router in today. I'll be using that on another day, another video. Just wanted to show how easy or fiddly putting this together is. But so far, apart from these ones down here, Same there, they've been all okay. I might get the spanner on them and see if I can tighten them a bit more. And just make sure they're all good to go before I put the router on. So we've got 2 nuts and bolts and washers left. So, don't know what they're for yet. We'll find out as we go. Maybe they're spares. Alright, that's them all done. All ready to go. Ah, is it how they go on the outside or the inside? Let's have a look. They either go on the inside of the circles or on the outside by the looks of it. Just like that. And do the finger tight. Put it over. Back up. There you go, all in place, ready to be used. What did I say next? Insert your 450mm coach bolts, which we've done. Underside loosely fit brackets, washers and flange nuts, done. Attaching the fence now. So they look like they may be spare. We'll put them back in that bag for now. Oh, not so, it's just ripped it all away. Put them over here. So, over we go. It's looking a little bit taller now. Now we have got on the bottom of each of the feet, let me show you. 1, 2 on each, so we've got 8 points. You can actually screw this down onto a cabinet or onto a small table if you make one, or onto a trolley. So next, let's get back to the putting everything together bit. Right, we're over here attaching the fence. So we have 2 40mm hex bolts. So that's these. Measure them, just double check. We've got another packet here with some longer ones in. So which are the 40mm? Not them ones. Let's say 35, and that one says 40. Yep, the longer ones are the 2 packets. And we get 2 bolts, 2 washers, excuse me, and the fasteners here to tighten it up. So what do they call them? Yeah, assembly fasteners. So they go here. I'm going to bring the camera so you can look down on it now. These are where we're going to be fitting them. So you're going by this, they come up from underneath, there and there. Like that. Here's the fence. And we'll find out how this goes that way round. Okay, through these in the fence. Let's do the first one again. Washer. That's the first one. Do the same on the other side. Ouch. I hit the leg. That was quite straightforward. So you loosen them. Alright, alrighty. What's that one do? Let's just have a look. Oh yeah. Huh. All works. All the way back. Tighten it all up. That was quite straightforward. Touching the fence feather boards next. So they'll be going, yep, there and there. And on the instructions they show on this side the old butterfly coach bolts. But I take it it's these small red ones. And these are meant to be 40, 10, 20, 30, 40. Let's double check on speed square. 20, yep. So this is the ones we need now. So the bolts go in that way. One, two, wash on the back of each. And then these to tighten them up. Just do them so they're just holding. Not tight, not stopping them moving, hopefully. Do the next one. Washers, and the nuts, which are shown as butterfly nuts. It's now those little red triangular nuts. That's them on. Now we're going to put the, yep, insert the two hex head bolts from the outside of the table. Place spaces of the bolts, ensuring the correct operation. They'll be here, I take it then. that'll be like that. So we should have 2 more bolts, and these shorter ones. One on that side, a washer on that side, a bolt on that side, a washer and a bolt. So that means that will come up that way. And that will come up through there. Oh, looks like I didn't do the other side properly. Turn it around a bit, go into the hole. Oh no, right, I put the washer underneath. The washer was supposed to go on top. Right. Washer on top. Featherboard installed there. Attaching the switch box, use 2 18mm Phillips head assembly fasteners as shown. 1, 2 holes coming straight through. Right, let's clear some of this rubbish away. I take it that's what we're going to need. So the instructions. Might look cleaner. What do you think? Inside and the screws going through that way. A bit more awkward to do it, but it looks a lot tidier. So washer and nut. So washer in place, again fiddly, doing the nuts up, next one in, washer and nuts, some washer on. The nut on. Nip. Nip. Ta-da! As they say, on, off, on, off. Easy access to it. Put that there. Anything else? Next is telling you all about fitting the router, which we'll be doing in another video, and we'll give it a test then. But one thing we do need to put in place is your mitre. Plenty of movement in that, but I suppose if you just might be better to make a new one. There's just too much, way too much movement now. One over the back here, you've got 4, your vacuum to suck all the dust extraction out. There's no adjustments on that, that's just open at the back here. So you'll just put your vacuum on there. It feels like you've got 2 or 3 different sizes you can use. Where's my vac? Over here. Now this is my Ryobi. So let's see. That way around. it fits in, not tight, but it fits in. So a workshop vacuum, a Ryobi one, does fit in the smallest hole. Then you've got another size and then a bigger one here. So you've got options. So I hope that gives you a good idea how easy and fiddly it is to put one of these together. First impressions, is it worth the money? Yes, the quality is a lot better build than I thought it was going to be. The only bit is the fence at the back being plastic, but I didn't expect any more than that. I'll have a look, see if I can replace that with a metal one or a way of doing it, but this, for what I need it for, is going to do the job. And I'm looking forward to playing with it and having fun with it. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have and you're not already a subscriber, please go down below, click on the subscribe button, click on the notification bell next to it and select all so you'll be notified of all future videos. And if you are already a subscriber, again, I thank you very much. And hit the like button, the thumbs up.